Hello, this is Nova Star, and I'm going to work on my quilting today for a little while. Thought I would share it with you. As you can see, I've got 4 rows done, and I'm about to add the 5th row, and then I'm going to make the 7th row, and just going to keep progressing from there. I'm going to kind of show you how close I'm getting, and remember that when you put this together, you want to have one side that's even, and then the other side you're going to make even if it's not. So that's how we're going to start. Now, just like with regular sewing, when you are putting something like this together, you want to put inside to inside, outside to outside, facing with the blankets, what's going to be the blanket side up. So I'm going to fold this down now. And line it up. And then you're going to sew these two together the way that you see them. If you don't sew them that way and you sew them the other way, when you unfold your blanket, it's going to be backwards. Or one section might be backwards and the other section not backwards. So try to remember to keep inside to inside, outside to outside. Okay, so I'm getting to the end of this section. And I just wanted to show you what I was talking about. My one side should be flush, and the other side may not be. And when you get ready to do your actual blanket, you'll make an adjustment. So this is what I'm talking about. So I have more of the stitch fabric than I do of the solid color on this one side. And that seems to be the consistency with this particular quilt. The squares are a little bigger than these as far as length goes. And so when I'm ready to do the actual quilting and put the whole thing together, I'll make an adjustment by probably cutting this excess off. So here's what we've got so far. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels. I do believe there's 10 of each. So that's done. Now we've got to do some squares. So this is the, we're working from the top to the bottom because we obviously want these right side up, not upside down. But because we're working from the top to the bottom, the next section, we want to make sure that these are upside down. And remember what I said, that the two sides that are going to show need to be together. So when you sew them and you unfold them, there's, you don't see the thread. So these are my panels, purple and stitch. And so we begin. I'm going to start with stitch facing right side up. And the purple one is going to be that way. And then you sew these two together. Now I'm going to start a little ways in because I'm going to do my backward stitch. Ooh, a little too fast there. I'm not sitting in a good position to where my foot is working at the presser foot. Good. I don't like going this fast, generally speaking. Okay, so this panel is done. Cut your threads. Now, your next panel is going to be a stitch. These are a little on the small side. Now remember, inside to inside, outside to outside, and upside down in this case. So with this like that, okay, so back to this. Making sure that it's upside down because that's how I have this panel. I'm going to put inside to inside like that. That way when you sew it and you bring it out like that, it's correct. So let's do this panel. Going backwards. And I'm going forward again. Now, for whatever reason, somebody else may have cut these for me. I had two people helping me with this. And so this panel and this panel, these two match, but these two don't. So when you sew your blanket together, you're going to have to compensate for that. Either cut it off or sew it so that it's inside, which is not hard to do. So I have a feeling that my purple panels are going to be this one's just right. So we're going to sew this one. We're going to keep going until I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5 of each color, for a total of 10 panels. Okay, so I'm going to continue doing this until I have 5 stitch panels and 5 purple panels. And then I'm going to sew it onto the main blanket. And I'm going to continue doing that until we are completely done with the front side of this blanket. It is going to take a while, so I will keep you up to date and do another recording shortly. In the meantime, enjoy your day